Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube video. Turkey has launched a ground operation across the border into northern Syria on Sunday, in a move likely to raise tensions with the United States. Turkish officials said the troops entered the Afrin region a day after Turkish jets pounded targets there in an attempt to drive US-allied Kurdish militia from the area. Operation Olive Branch is ongoing as planned and the ground operation has started, the Turkish Armed Forces said in a statement. Here are some images of the Turkish tanks as they roll into the Kurdish-controlled territory in northern Syria. Turkish forces entered the Afrin region along with the Turkish-backed Free Syrian Army. According to the Turkish state-run Anadolu agency, here tanks are seen being transported to Hatay, southern Turkey, a province bordering Syria. A land operation comes hours after Turkish jets targeted US-backed Syrian Kurdish YPG militia in the area, killing at least 8 people and injuring 13, according to the Syrian Democratic Forces General Command. The military incursion is likely to raise tensions between Turkey and the United States, which supports an openly armed Kurdish militias fighting ISIS. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said the operation would be completed in a very short time, during a public address Sunday in the city of Bursa, according to the Turkish state-run news agency Anadolu. The land operation comes as rockets from Syria hit Turkish border city of Kilis on Sunday, reported Anadolu. Here's the image of the Turkish jets hammer Syrian town to oust Kurdish US-backed Kurdish militias. One person was injured and buildings were damaged in an attack, said local governor Mehmet Takinarslan. It was not immediately clear who fired the rockets, though they come hot in the heels of Turkish airstrikes in areas under control of People's Protection Units, also known as the YPGs. Here's the image of the Turkey-Syrian border as Turkish army shells the YPG targets from the Turkish side. Turkey said it launched what it dubbed Operation Olive Branch on Sunday to target terrorist organizations, including YPG forces. Turkey has long fought Kurdish unrest in the southeastern part of the country. It's determined to prevent the establishment of a Kurdish state across the border in Syria and has used military forces in the past against Kurds and ISIS in the northern parts of the neighbouring country. The Turkish military said its air force destroyed 108 targets in 7 regions during the operation, including weapons depots and barracks belonging to Kurdish militias and ISIS. Turkish Foreign Affairs Minister Mevlut Cavusoglu said in a tweet on Saturday that the operation isn't targeting civilians and innocent Syrians, just terrorists. He told the news outlet that the Syrian government was informed of the operation in advance, but the Syrian government, speaking through the state-run news agency Sana, said it wasn't notified. The YPG issued a statement on a pro-PKK news outlet, ANF, calling the Turkish attack barbaric. "We have no choice but to resist," the YPG statement said. "We call upon all of our young people to meet with the ranks of resistance, taking the resistant spirit of our sacrificial martyrs as an example. Washington has previously called on Ankara to refrain from launching a military incursion in Syria. The focus needs to be on ISIS, State Department spokeswoman Heather Nauert said last week. Turkish forces have said they are targeting ISIS as well as Kurdish militia in Afrin. The operation is being carried out within the right self-defense with respect to Syrian territorial integrity, the Turkish Armed Forces said in a statement. The incursion is likely to further stroke tensions between Turkey and the US, after the announcement of a US-backed border force in Manbij, northern Syria, last week. A 30,000-strong US-trained border force from the Syrian Democratic Forces dominated by the YPG fighters is to be trained in Manbij. Turkish-backed rebels and US forces have been trading fire there, US defense officials said. The SDF is made up of a number of local rebel groups but mainly from Kurdish militia of the YPG. The announcement of the border force infuriated Turkey's leaders, and Erdogan has accused the United States, its most powerful NATO ally, of building an army of terror on his border and threatened to down the US-backed force. Turkey regards the YPG as a Syrian arm of the Kurdistan Workers' Party, or PKK, despite the group's help in battling ISIS. So guys, we're now going to look at the live updates now, so bear with me guys. You can skip the waiting bit if you like. Just 17 minutes ago, guys, National Army, FSA, and Turkish Armed Forces have captured Korni from YPG in Afrin. So there's a lot of territorial gaining in progress going on right now. So here's the screenshot of a map of what's going on there right now in northern Syria. I just screenshotted it right now that you just saw. Let's look at more live updates. So rocket launch by the YPG group from the Afrin zone caused many civilians injured. One Syrian refugee lost his life. The condition of 2 people is grave. So a lot of rockets are being fired into Turkey from Syria by YPG forces as their response to an attack by Turkish forces on YPG-held areas. An hour ago, 3 Syrian army forces captured Balakoi and Edamanli villages. So a lot of territories are now being captured by Turkish-backed rebel groups. It is coming on really, really quickly, the operation. Lots of airstrikes right now, lots of tank shelling, lots of everything, you know. But it's a good thing that I live on this part of Turkey. I live in the west coast, so I'm looking for more updates now. So just 3 minutes ago, Turkish jets struck Jalbul village in Afrin Canton. 11 Syrian civilians are under the rubble. So it's a massive chaos there. Here's a screenshot of the damage that I'm pointing right now. Okay, so guys, that's the major update I have right now of what's going on in Turkey-Syria border. Turkish ground troops has entered Kurdish-held Afrin region, and they gone 5 kilometers deep into the territory and captured a lot of towns and villages already. But when I have more updates, guys, I will keep you guys posted. And I'm always on Twitter writing the updates, so follow me at JHNPR on Twitter. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow.